Ebullient greetings. I'm your host, Jacquie Bird of Jacquie Bird Spiritual Wellness, your guide to stress and anxiety relief, mindfulness, awareness, self-care, self-love, and personal growth. Welcome and thank you for joining me as we roll with peace in mind. Today's wisdom gem is becoming aware, minding your store of thought. Like many times, I will have one idea for an episode I'm about to create, and just before I sit down to craft it, another idea pops into the brain that becomes more dominant, more pressing. I woke up with a song in my head. Why initially I couldn't tell you. Yet when I realized what the lyrics were saying, I went, holy cow, gotta riff on this one. What's deep is I have not heard that song in years. But it coming to me at this time is like perfect. Most of the time we have no idea what we think as thoughts morph and spin upon themselves, jumping from one another at rapid break speed. Thoughts, creeping over and under more thoughts, often not even finishing one thought before another more insistent thought jumps on top, screaming louder. Becoming aware of the thoughts you think is a cornerstone of awakening, of becoming more aware and present. You can always trace how you are feeling to the thoughts you were thinking. I know, most of us think it's the other way around. We feel and then we think. But if you really begin to examine the thoughts to feelings conduit, you will begin to see a pattern that you hold the key to. Unlocking the door of the pattern leads you to more freedom, peace, grounding, and centering. I got a mindfulness awakening challenge for you. Begin to mind your store of thought. Mind what's in your mind. Don't worry about what media says, social media, what your mama said, what your papa said, unless they gave you uplifting thoughts. But really, you have to mind what's in your mind. Become more aware of your thoughts by paying attention to how you are feeling at a given time and note the predominant thoughts that preceded how you are currently feeling. For example, you're feeling crappy. Why? What happened? What did you think about what happened? How much time did you spend thinking about the thing happening that you didn't like? A few minutes? An hour? A couple hours? A lot of the day? Most of the day? Or have these thoughts continued longer into days? Weeks? Months? Years? You know, a lot of us are carrying stuff that happened to us when we were children. So see if you can connect the through lines of your thoughts to your sense of feeling in the moment. Whatever it is you are feeling. You know, if you're happy and joyful, what were you thinking before feeling that way? Did you get a promotion? Did you just have a baby? Whatever it is, begin to see if you can connect the dots between what you are currently feeling in a given moment to what were you thinking about what happened to that moment. Taking from the matrix. Cause, effect. Cause, effect. I will now share with you the lyrics in the song that played in my head when I woke up. I'm going to speak them because I really want you to hear them. The song is called The Windmills of Your Mind, and it was first released in the U.S. in 1969. It was recorded by Noel Harrison. It was written by Michel Legrand, he's the composer, and Eddie Marnay was the lyricist, the French lyricist. Alan Bergman, Marilyn Bergman added the English lyrics. Round like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning, on an ever-spinning reel, like a snowball down a mountain, or a carnival balloon, like a carousel that's turning, running rings around the moon, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently in space, like the circles that you'll find in the windmills of your mind, like a tunnel that you follow to a tunnel of its own, down a hollow to a cavern where the sun has never shone, like a door that keeps revolving and a half-forgotten dream, or the ripples from a pebble someone tosses in a stream, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently in space, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind. Keys that jangle in your pocket, words that jangle in your head. Why did summer go so quickly? Was it something that you said? Lovers walking along a shore and leave their footprints in the sand. Is the sound of distant drumming just the fingers of your hand? Pictures hanging in a hallway and the fragment of a song, half-remembered names and faces, but to whom do they belong? When you know that it was over, you were suddenly aware that the autumn leaves were turning to the color of her hair, like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning on an ever-spinning reel, as the images unwind, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind. It's hard as heck to get a handle on our thoughts, but if the desire and intention are set with the inclusion of patience and dedication, you will prevail. And when your thoughts start bugging out, which they will because there are so many triggers met along the way, when your thoughts start bugging out, you can bring your mind back without much ado. But know that it is a practice and not a sprint, with the destination of rolling with more peace, minding the store of your thoughts. It is a lifestyle. It's a lasting gift to give yourself on your life journey. Meditating is another key to opening the lock to what makes you tick. Truly tick. Not what your mind tells you, not what social media tells you, not what the voices that bombard you tell you. A great way to begin unlocking the door, if you need assistance, is with my guided meditation Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to share a comment made by a guest. Your guided meditation was everything I hoped it would be and more. I felt happy tears emerging during our session because I felt such pure joy, light, and love. I felt so connected and in flow with every word and breath that I did not need to think. I just had to be. And with how chaotic things can feel in the world sometimes, that's all I really needed, to just be. Thank you for creating such a beautiful space, and thank you for not just allowing me to pause, breathe, and center myself, but for giving me tools to find my way back to that place in my heart. They were effective immediately. Any chaos that has come my way since our session has been met by the harmony that you ever so sweetly let me know was there this whole time. Can't wait for next Sunday's session. Yes, I'm coming back. Thank you for healing my heart always. Join us for Guided Meditation Sundays this Sunday. Videos will become available also to assist with your meditation and mindfulness practice for your convenience. And in the meantime, roll with peace in mind, the currency that has no price. The benefits, priceless.